Hi, my name is Brenda, and about 5, 6 years ago, I had an injury on the tennis court. I played alto tennis, and I was going for a ball and felt something in my back. And so I immediately stopped playing and just thought that, oh, you just pulled a muscle in your back. And after a couple of days, a week or so of resting, it'll be okay. Well, the injury didn't go away. It stayed with me. I had lower back pain, not constantly, but enough that I knew I could not risk playing tennis anymore. And it would get better for a few days and then it would come back. So I was contemplating going to the doctor to see if maybe all of a sudden the injury was more than just a spasm. But I kept putting it off and kept putting it off and thinking, oh, it'll get better. Well, it didn't. Then I attended a health fair at our church, and Dr. Nick was there talking about chiropractic help for people with chronic back pain or neck problems or other issues. So I thought, why not? I'll just sit and listen to what he had to say. And it seemed to make sense. So I thought, well, okay, well, he was offering a complimentary session at his office. And I thought, well, nothing else has worked in terms of my back, so let me just go and see if taking a couple of sessions with a chiropractor would help. So I came to his office and he did an evaluation, and he showed me where my spine was not in the normal position that it needs to be in. And that was the first time I'd seen an x-ray of my spine, and when I compared it to the normal one, the chart that he had, I could see where my spine was slightly curved. So that of course concerned me, and then we started talking about what did I want in terms of long-term health. And I knew that I wanted to be the best person I could from a health standpoint. So I decided I would start the chiropractic treatments. After a couple of months, I did notice that I wasn't in as much pain for my back as I had been. I still had some back pain, but it wasn't as intense as it had been. And I also started noticing that I was not having colds as much. I don't know if that was a byproduct or not, but I was one of those people who typically had 2 or 3 colds a year. And I noticed that I wasn't having as many colds as I was having. I also noticed that I wasn't having as much heartburn as I'd had before. So those 3 things, less back problems, not as much heartburn, and not as many colds, really convinced me that having the chiropractic treatments was helping. So I was encouraged by that and stayed with the program. I religiously came 3 days a week, and if I had to miss, I was making up that time. So today, I'm still coming once a week to Dr. Nick for him to do an adjustment. I have not had a cold in over a year, which I find to be amazing. Going from having a cold at least 3 times a year to not having one in over a year, I think it's great. I still do have periodic back problems, but I can go weeks without having a back problem. And I can tell sometimes things that I have done that has caused me to have back problems. So I know the chiropractic treatments are helping, and I just feel that for me, coming to see Dr. Nick has been very beneficial. So I appreciate everything that he's doing for me, and we talk a lot about juicing, we talk about smoothies, and how eating healthy is also a part of my overall well-being from a health standpoint. So a lot of the tips that I've gotten from him, I've incorporated into my eating lifestyle. So I would recommend anyone with chronic back pains or with headaches or with neck problems to at least come and talk to Dr. Nick and see if maybe they can lead a better life. And I think that it's helped me a lot.